All right, we're live. When was the last time we started with all three of us here? It's been a while.
It was since before I think I went to my son's graduation.
Yeah, it was a while.
A couple months.
We're back in it. What's up, everybody? Three of us here. What's happening?
The Three Amigos.
Hell yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Classic movie.
Dude, that is one of my all-time favorite comedies. The Three Amigos is
Classic
fucking hilarious.
They don't make
that?
movies like that no more. You know, guys, they really don't.
What movie's that?
The Three Amigos?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What about? I'm gonna bring this one up to you, fuckers. Soul Man. Do you guys remember that one, bro?
Oh, geez, wow,
dude, that would never get made in today's climate, bro.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You gotta watch it, bro. Just trust
me. I tell you one that is a relatively recent movie that there's no way in hell Hollywood would go about filming it is Tropical Thunder.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. I knew you were gonna say
Oh my god, it's a great movie. You ever seen it, Kevin?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
it's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, and that wasn't even that long ago, but that would not fly today for sure.
I think it was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah, not long.
I'm gonna just Google it just for the hell of it.
Man, you know.
Another one is Airplane. Airplane is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
2008, Tropical Thunder was released.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
15 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's literal blackface. He was doing blackface.
What the hell?
15
how did they
get away with that?
Soul Man is basically identical, bro. It's a white guy who wants to get like to a college, like a black college or something like that. So he dresses, he becomes black, you know, but it's fucking hysterical, bro. You know, it's good comedy. It's not meant to be, you know.
Right. Situational.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tropical Thunder, bro. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. crushed that fucking shit.
Hell yeah, and he doesn't get in trouble for it because it's fucking funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Soul Man, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nate. $5. Appreciate it, man.
Shit, there's Nate Dogg. Did she land, Nate Dogg? I hadn't even checked the damn tracking.
Knife Nut, Drew, Nick, B-Stone, Jesse.
Hey, fellas.
Good to see everybody. Robert.
Yeah, Soul Man, 1986.
Showing my age on that one.
That's going on 40 damn years.
Fuck.
Don't remind me, motherfucker.
I'm gonna watch
40.
that. South Park, yeah. South Park does do some crazy shit and get away with it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I feel they got more leeway when it comes to like cartoons and shit. Like they can, you know.
They do.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they are given a little bit more liberty, creative liberty to step out of bounds.
Yeah. You know, I hadn't really been keeping up with South Park at all, but recently I went back and watched the latest season, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Still?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. It didn't feel really the same as the old ones, but it was. I laughed.
Let me ask you: have you guys watched? There's one called Mark and Morty or Mick and Morty or some shit. Nick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Or Rick and Morty. Yeah.
I heard it's like really good, but I never really fucked with it.
I like it. I like it.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't have regular TV. I got rid of it.
I don't either. It's just on it's on Hulu or Netflix or whatever.
Bro,
I have very little time, to be honest with you.
To be honest with you guys, bro, I haven't watched television in probably 5 years. Only time I watch something is like on my phone. It's UFC, and then I don't watch anything, bro.
Hell yeah, UFC. Did you watch the fights yesterday? What'd you think about that Valentino and Shevchenko and Grasso fight, with it being a draw? I thought the one judge that gave Grasso that 10-8 on the fifth round. What the hell, 10-8?
It's fuckery, bro. Okay, it's fuckery. I'll tell you, there's been a lot of fucking weird shit that's been going on lately. You know, It makes me question shit. I used to never question or think anything when it came to that. Like I felt like the UFC was above that shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Some of these fucking judges, bro, they need to be held accountable, bro.
Well, they're not even MMA. They're not even people that have MMA background.
Right.
They're boxing judges.
Yep. They're under boxing rules.
They're under boxing rules. Something's got to change.
Something does, man.
Now, I agree with the idea that they need to utilize the 10-8 scoring option more, because I mean, you can have a round where one guy is just totally fucking dominated and they give him 9 points.
Right.
He didn't do anything but lay on his back and get the shit kicked out of him. You're going to give him 9?
Right.
So I agree with that, but in this case, there is no way that Grasso dominated Valentina to get a 10, to give it a 10-8. But you know, I guess that's their new push, is for the judges to exercise that 10-8
right
scoring. So
hey, Duty, I peeped your the new GEC, the yellow one you had. Tell me more. What was that? Is that like a bone, or what's that handle?
yeah, that's bone, right?
Yeah, it's bone. It's it's bone. Yeah.
Boy, that is a Barlow to the true word right there.
It's fucking beautiful, man.
You mind me asking what they run?
Let's see.
I got no info on that shit at all.
It was right around $200.
Okay.
A little over 200. Yeah. That's on the high side for a GEC, but this is not just a run of the mill. That's a
Northfield.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Unexcelled.
Yep.
Yeah, usually those will go a little bit higher. But their prices have been creeping up over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah. But I don't think that's unreasonable for this knife. It doesn't seem like it.
It's a carbide steel, but what is it? I didn't catch that.
It's a 1095. Nick mentioned the GEC 47 Viper. This is like one of the most sought after GECs, just because it's really badass. I'll pull it up.
And what does GEC stand for again?
Great Eastern Cutlery. Yep.
So I'm assuming American made.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. In fact, there's a little bit of information online on their website. There's a part of their facility that is still like, it was built like in the 1800s or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. They've got a video online that you can watch on how they're made, and there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's made old school, artisan, old fashioned ways. It's pretty neat to watch.
Hey, dude, have you been fucking? I know you talked about doing the goddamn the slip joint, building one. Have you started to document, or how are you going to do the video on that? You're going to do the entire process and then drop pieces, or you're going to do what you?
It's going to be pieces. Actually, part 1's already out.
Oh shit!
And I worked on it a little bit this weekend, but I didn't make enough progress to do a part 2 yet, so it'll probably be another few days. But it's fucking hard, man. I mean, I knew it was going to be difficult, but it's hard. It's fucking difficult because I'm working with caveman tools basically, compared to what
maybe I did see part 1. Now that you say that, because I feel like you said that before or something like that about the caveman trying to do this with caveman tools or something.
Yeah, it's basically I cut out the liners and the blades and got them all ready to go, but I haven't started putting anything together yet. It's not easy.
I'm thinking, you got me. You know what, bro? What I wanted to do too, because I feel like I might be getting stagnant with material, man. Like I want to start asking motherfuckers to recommend some shit. Give me some ideas, something. Fucking tell me something. Like that's a great idea, bro. That hey, I'm gonna build the fucking slip joint. It's just a great idea.
Yeah, and even if you don't want to get too crazy with it, you just get one of the kits like I did. You can get a kit, and it's still going to be difficult and take some time, but not as difficult as making your own pieces.
I must have missed that video. So you bought a kit where you can assemble your own slip joint?
I bought the kit, and then I used those parts to make my own parts. So
slick.
As a template. So It's going to be completely made from scratch by me. But I just, I got the kit because I needed to know what the parts look like and how they fit together and all that.
Right.
Trakovic, shout out to you on that comment. Yeah.
Very cool.
BKFC, bro, bare knuckle fighting. Them motherfuckers are gonna be. I'm telling you, man. Give them within 5 years, they're gonna be ahead of the UFC. Bro.
Oh, bare knuckle fighting. Yeah, I watch it. I watch that on a regular basis. That's the real deal.
Yeah. Not only that, bro. The head dude, he's a fucking good, lovable guy, bro. He cares about the fighters. He's already implemented,
they've got better benefits than UFC fighters.
Yes. Exactly.
Yep. They don't last as long. Head injuries, concussions. My son is training right now in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
And he's switching gyms, so he's a little bit closer to where he lives. But he's going to be showing me some of the stuff. That's a discipline that you just don't go in and learn in a couple years.
Oh no,
it's a lifetime skill. I mean, you make it part of your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And yeah, interesting stuff.
It's wondering where you can watch that. Probably on YouTube, I'm guessing, right?
Actually, this pay-per-view, I believe a lot of their shits are becoming pay-per-view, I think.
Oh, is it?
I see the fights on YouTube.
You said the app. Yeah, they'll release after the main event type of shit, after it's played or whatever. You can catch them on YouTube.
Right. That's the way I've been watching it.
To touch on jiu-jitsu, that is the ultimate discipline, bro. That levels the playing field. That takes size out of the equation.
Right.
You could have a small man that can fuck up a humongous man if that small man knows his jiu-jitsu, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
The
thing like boxing is so old school. I mean, that's the one difference between bare knuckle fighting and boxing, obviously, is the gloves, but it's the protection that you're afforded by wearing those gloves. I mean, it's twice the size. So you can deflect punches coming in easily just by using your hands correctly. Whereas when your hand, that's all you got is your hand with some tape on it, it's not much of a square footage, you know what I mean, to try to block. And when you do block, you're going to pay for it.
Well, the UFC gloves are kind of close to bare knuckle, right? And then there's a little bit of padding, or
real close.
4 ounces, or the
it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah. It's crazy that the boxers are punching hard enough to knock somebody out with all that padding. Like that is hard.
Well, a lot of the fighters have gotten busted for removing some of the padding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Taking some of the padding out. But it's more of a marathon fight.
A points game.
Yeah, where you just it wears you down over a number of rounds. That's why, like UFC, 5 rounds. That's pretty much it. You're done at 5.
My grandpa used to love boxing. He would always have it on.
Yeah, my dad was a Golden Glove boxer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a badass. He was a badass. I remember him as a young kid, his methods of trying to toughen us up. It'd be child abuse today. He'd been in jail.
Yeah. Well, it worked, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm still alive.
Yeah. Well, you and I both got our Quiet Carry 9s in the mail.
Yes, we did.
And my unboxing video hasn't come out yet. It's coming out tomorrow. So I'm not going to really give my thoughts on it yet.
Okay.
But if you want to, if you have any thoughts.
Well, and being as busy as I am, and I mean busy, I haven't spent as much time with it as much as I would like to have. However, as far as the mechanics of the knife and the overall design, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed and there's just little things, like say, for example, if you look at your lock bar, over travel stop, I thought that was kind of odd the way it's placed in there. Again, it's a mechanical thing. It works. But I thought, you have yours handy?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's like
okay.
Well, like down farther or what?
Well, just look where the over travel stop is. I don't know. It just, to me, it just jumps out like, well, we got to put it somewhere. Okay, we're going to put it here. So, I'm not going to beat on that too much. But the one thing that I thought that doesn't make any damn sense. If you look at the milling on the lock bar, they've got it on the outside and on the inside.
You mean the cutout, the release
Yeah, the cutout.
thing?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I've seen it on a few knives. I'm not sure why they do that.
To me, that doesn't make any sense. Keep it on the inside. Keep the outside completely clean. Just mill it in a little bit further.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they would do that.
Hey, Trakovich, are you active or are you former active?
But it's not deep enough to where it would catch on your pocket, so that's good.
No. Yeah. I mean, it's not in the way of the pocket clip itself. You know what I mean? But I just thought that was odd. I think they would have wanted to keep that outside looking completely clean.
Yeah, it is weird.
Streamlined, because it breaks it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have any function because you've got the relief milling on the inside.
It makes me think maybe it does have a function. I just can't think of what it would be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I just thought that was odd.
Yeah, it is.
Me too, Trakovich. Where was your duty? I'll catch up with you. Where was your last duty station, bud? And what was your MOS? What were you guys talking about? What knife?
Oh, we're just talking about the 9.
Well, you guys liking it? Obviously, you both bought the motherfucker, right?
Yeah, it is a really nice knife. The fit and finish is excellent. There's not much to beat up on it. There really isn't.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect. The sounds it makes are excellent. The thumb flicking action is just amazing.
Yep. Access to the lock bar, they've got that milled out really, really nice.
Yeah. It really doesn't even need it, but I ended up ordering some skiff bearings for it because I figured
did you?
Might as well.
Yeah.
But it's already unbelievably smooth. So I don't know.
It is. It's just a little nudge.
Yeah,
it is.
Gravity closes it.
It's well done.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't grab me like that, man. I don't know.
Don't like the looks of it?
I mean, I had it in hand. I had it. A buddy of mine sent it over to me because they were dragging their ass in the pass around. I was waiting for it to come. His was the blacked out version. I don't know if maybe I just, checked out once. I didn't really like the aesthetics of it. Maybe I checked out, but I didn't like the that forward finger placement. The original drift has got that forward finger choil, which allows me to get a full choke up. And I don't know if I'm not big on the finger placements. I really don't like them, when they force your finger in the location.
Okay.
But it's a fantastic, Quiet Carry does phenomenal fit and finish, whoever the fuck they're using, bro.
The one thing too that I noticed too, is just one of these little things, but it's all ties together, is where and this is the best example I can give, is on the 80-20.5. There's the stop pin cutout right there.
The gap, yeah.
It opens and it hits the stop pin, right? But aesthetically, it's uninterrupted when the knife is in open position. But when it's in closed position, you have that open area there. It's like that serves no purpose other than when the blade is open. But on the Quiet Carry,
yeah, it's
there
all
it is. And when it's closed, it matches the shape of the knife. And there are a few knives that really kind of take that into account. And it's just well done, well designed. Here.
I like. Which one did you get, Duty? What was the finish? The one you got? You got the same one, both of y'all?
I got the same one, but I just got the plain carbon fiber, no color.
There was 3, right? There was the plain carbon fiber, the black and white, and then there was the one with the red. Was it red?
It was I think it was like orangish, reddish, or something like that.
Like a rust color?
Yeah.
What is yours?
Plain.
What color?
Mine is the black and white.
That looks good.
Yeah, mine's just the plain one.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It was the same prices though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Difference in price. Okay.
Yeah, they were all the same.
I read somewhere where they had 10 of each version only. Is that really true?
I think it was 12 maybe, but I know that it was a small batch, but they're having a full larger one in a few
Yep, this
months.
winter sometime. They're going to have a large drop.
You fuckers were on it quick then, boy.
I was waiting.
Dude, we've been waiting for like 6 months.
Yeah, right. That's one of the things that we were talking about. That when it dropped, but we were going to jump on it.
Oh yeah. It was one of those that just wasn't even a question. Like, even if I couldn't really afford it, I was gonna make it happen.
Find a way.
Yeah.
Hey, side
Find a
note,
way.
fucking did old boy make you whole?
Oh, not yet, but it's supposedly the check's in the mail, and I think it actually is.
Okay.
I'll find out.
Tuesday. There's some movement on your side job that you did.
There's some movement. He apparently he asked me for my address. He said he had the check written out and everything, and he said it's in the mail. So
good deal.
Yeah.
We'll see. I sure hope it is.
Oh, you know what, bro? At that point in time, you tell the motherfucker, "Hey, you can either come pick it up if you like, or I can send it to you." Does he live far from you?
I'll come
It
pick
was,
it up.
you know, he offered that I could go pick it up, but he lives like an hour away, and I was like,
Yeah.
I could, but fuck, I'll just wait.
Okay, as long as he gave you the option, that's cool. You know?
He did, so that's what made me think he actually does have it. So yeah, that was good. I really didn't want to go there and start cutting out the gates or anything.
Been kind of fun.
It would have been kind of fun, yeah. Like doing
Like
something
his
illegal, but
reaction.
not.
Hey, did any of you guys grab this growler version too?
No.
I wanted to, but I didn't. I wanted to though.
I like it far better than version 1 for sure.
What's the differences?
Ergonomically, it's thinner. The hole is smaller, and then Kubi's the OEM, so just the fit and finish was a lot better. Detent is good. Version 1 had a horrible detent.
I thought it was aluminum handles.
He has several versions.
Oh,
they sent me the aluminum. I ordered the carbon fiber one, but they sent me the aluminum at first, and then I, reached out to them email and they swapped me out.
Okay.
But the aluminum one was nice too, bro. I ain't gonna shit you. It was good.
Yeah, I think I will get one eventually. I like the design on it. I think it's got a really cool looking blade.
What's the blade steel on that, Jason?
154.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were they going for?
109 before discount, so just under 100 or 100, something like that, with a discount.
That works.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 109. Yeah, I'll pull it up.
And them fucking things, that particular version, I think sold out in like 4 or 8 minutes, bro.
Yeah, it's a good design, and at least I did. Well, I guess it was just the prototype that I got to handle a while ago, but it was a nice thin blade too, from what I remember.
Mm-hmm. And they also ran that jimping on version 2, the jimping on the spine. They ran it all the way down the spine.
Nice. That's always good.
And the
Chicago
carbon-
just bought Damn Designs Chimaro. I don't.
Oh, check that one. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Is that new?
That's another company that people don't talk enough about. It's
Yeah.
Benchmade. But you know who does their Kaiser does their OEM, I believe.
Oh,
I think
really?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I think I might have sold it, but I used to have their Brahma, and it was really good.
Yes, I had the Brahma too.
There we go. Yeah, similar. Tonto.
Okay.
They got some great prices too. $60 for that. That's pretty good.
I've got. I think I've got 2. Oh, the basilisk. And I don't know which one is which. But there's this one which is similar to that. It's got a little bit more of an extreme blade on it. The basilisk, and I think this is the basilisk here.
You
I
know
think
what
it
I want to
is,
see, Dina, of yours? That fucking Monster Max Ace that you had posted the other day.
Oh yeah, I can pull that out.
That's what I want to see.
I've got. I had to buy the new one, the
You had to. I hear
the
you.
Sandstorm 2.0 with the recurve blade.
Integral, right? Not Integral?
Yeah, integral. Yeah, 4.4. It's a beast. Here it is right here. This is the Max Ace Sandstorm from Midnight Cat Studios. And I don't understand the arrangement that they have between them. One will take the design and make it, slightly modify it. But this is it here.
That's so big.
It's huge. I'm going to pull up a PM too, just to, yeah.
Oh god damn.
Jesus. Yeah, massive.
And here's the.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I mean, it is a block of titanium. To give you an idea, that stop pin is over 3/16 of an inch.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
It's
massive.
a beast. Man, that sucker is hard to open up. That's the only thing. It is a bitch to open.
Is that the new one? That's the new one?
This is the old one.
Okay.
Older. This one came out like a year and a half ago. The one that they had a version of this, but it had the sculpted frame where it has like almost like teeth marks, that are vertical, and it's just badass. This is the only one I could find that was available, and it had the smooth, but I had to get it. I paid a little bit more than what I should have paid for it, but
Was it secondary or?
Yeah, that's it.
That hole up there, is that for a pin?
What's that?
That hole up there, is it for a pin to lock out?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yep. In fact, the pin is right here in the base.
Oh, that's cool. It keeps it down there.
Yeah.
Yep, keeps it there, so it pops out. Comes up here.
That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. That's cool.
Locks in there. But that is definitely something you just don't carry around.
Yeah, no.
Take to church or anything like that.
Do they do their own OEM?
I don't know. I don't know that. I doubt it. Just because you've got so many people involved. It is, just to show you, I'm going to try and this thing is fucking heavy. There is no milling.
Zero
milling in there. It is solid. And then it's contoured. I don't know if it's showing up.
Kind of.
Yeah, you see, look at the width.
Oh, it's thicker in the middle?
Down here, yeah. It's thicker here through this middle part, and then it's tapered on both ends.
Wow.
Yeah, they're that kind. Now you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thicker right in here. Right there. It's a beast.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess if you're making a big knife, fuck the weight relief milling. I see, like, if you're going far, you must.
Yeah, at that point, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. You're gonna be a monkey, be a gorilla. You goddamn right.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, I've been playing with this voodoo today.
Oh,
I got Mark lent me this, and it's everything I thought it would be, man. It's fucking.
Is he going to let you do a cut test with it?
He is, yes.
Have you done it?
Not yet. I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow. But look at that tip, man.
It's good. Yeah, it's got that. I didn't notice it till you said it in your video, bro. It does. There's like it's curved.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it till you pointed that out, bro. I thought it was
weird,
just reverse Tonto, but no, it does have a curve.
You got one there too, Jason?
Oh yeah. Fuck
damn.
Yeah,
how long have you had yours?
I got it on the drop.
Oh yeah.
And it's pure.
The recent one?
Yeah, when the only one they dropped. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish
man, they made it happen for me. And shout out to Duty for letting me know about it being on White Mountain, because I would have never even known.
They've got that new it looks like the same handle style, but it's more of a true Warncliffe. I like this blade style right here, the ones that you guys got.
I think I do too, yeah, because I mean, think about utility cutting, man. It's just going to be so precise with the tip like that. It's just going to be nuts. And it's hollow ground. Yeah, it's really, really
I
nice.
can't think of the name of the that new model that they're
I think
going
it's
to be dropping.
Raikou. Is it Raikou or something like that?
Something
Raikou?
like that. Yeah.
I'll pull it up. Raikou, yeah, Raikou.
Raikou.
KOU.
Yeah, what? Is the website down? I guess so. Opening soon.
Hey, you are awesome. We are preparing the goods. Stand by. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the website's down.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh well. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. It does. It does look like it has a similar handle to the Raiden. I think is what I'm thinking of. But this is my favorite null knife. Is the Voodoo. I think they're all badass. They're all really badass.
Now, who makes who's the OEM on that? Riyadh is. Okay, well. Damn Designs Brahma. Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah, I had that one too. I sold that one. I sold both my Damn Design ones.
When they first kicked off that brand, they had this one here, and I got it. Man, I want to say I picked it up at a stupid price. I don't really necessarily like it, but I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll try it. It's a titanium frame. Onyx? Is it the Onyx? I don't know. Maybe someone
is that the XL one? Or
it's a front flipper. Yeah. It's a little guy.
Oni. Is it the Oni?
Is that what it is? The Oni?
It might be the Oni. I know they got.
I have no idea. And I don't particularly like the purple on it, but at any rate, that's kind of a neat little knife, but it's heavy. Holy shit. I doubt that there's any milling on this sucker, but just this.
Yeah, Oni.
It weighs 5 ounces.
Damn.
And it's maybe 3 inches at the longest.
Speaking of 5 fucking ounces, did you guys see that goddamn yacht that fucking weighs 10 ounces?
The what?
That new it's the new Riot, like the 5100 or something. It's like a number. It just dropped, and it's got some type of locking feature where you push 2 buttons on the side. It's brand new.
Oh yeah. Didn't Roll just do a video on that?
Did he?
I think it's the. Is it like the T1000 or something like that?
There you go.
I have seen it. Yeah, it looks it looks ridiculously.
$500 too, bro.
Really?
Oh, the Riot T1000.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a beast.
That's up your alley, Diener.
That's right up my alley. I thought about it. It's on White Mountain Knives. You can actually get it for 10% off too, I believe. Yeah, that's $500.
Yep. There it is.
547.
Oh, it's out of stock.
Out of stock. Yeah, they move quick, boy. You know how they do.
That is wild.
And it is huge. What's the blade? The blade, like I know, is over 4 inches. No, 3.5.
Wow, 3.5.
No, that can't be right.
I'll tell you, White Mountain, not for nothing. A lot of their specs are kind of fucked up.
Are they?
Yeah, man. I've had a few times that's happened with me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right, but it could be. But I thought it was more like a 4-inch blade. It's thick.
There's no way that's 3.5 inch. That is crazy.
It is absolutely insane. Look how thick that is. It's like a hot dog.
Yeah, it's thicker than his thumb.
It's as wide as his thumb. What the hell?
That's a bad looking bitch, though, boy.
It is. I thought about it, but I already blew the wad for the month.
Yeah, I gotta start selling some shit. Where do you do your second? You do any selling, Diener?
I have to. It's one of them things. It's a bittersweet thing, right? One part of my brain says, "Don't do it, idiot." The other part says, "Dude, move this shit."
Yeah.
And the other factor is the time.
And the market is shit right now too, bro. On the secondary, unless you're a buyer, if you're a seller, man, you're getting rang through the fucking ringer right now, man.
Oh, if you're a seller, yeah. The
Yeah.
market is saturated.
Yep.
I'm not even trying to. I mean, I have things I need to sell, but I'm not even gonna try right now. I'm gonna wait.
The way to do it is trades, bro. That's the best way to get your most money out of the knife you have is just trade.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Know?
That is a good point. Yeah, if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. You know, one of those things.
Yeah.
For sure, I got too many PM2s. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
I have 13, I think. 13
oh,
of them.
damn, bro. I got 2. That's it.
One of those stupid, you see the videos, right? And the guy's like, he's got every freaking blade steel released. He's got like 100 and some, there's 78. I think there's 78 different models. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. No.
Okay, out of all PM2s you got, if you had to keep one, which is the one you're keeping?
Oh, wow. I'd have to say that Warncliffe.
Okay.
Yeah. The one from, who are the guys that do the orange?
Cutlery shop.
Yeah.
Cutlery shop. Yeah. The one with the black DLC blade.
Speaking of those, I just saw a story that he did, the guy from Cutlery Shop, and he only has like I think 10 of those left. So if anyone wants a Warncliffe PM2, there's like 10 or something left. That was a day or two ago. So
They still have some?
yeah, but they're after that they're going to be gone. So
yeah, those are one-shot wonders. They do it one time and that's it.
Yep.
And that's where I'm kind of, I don't know where you guys are at. It's like, that's where I'm at as far as like my buying. It's like, I used to be I spend too much, but I used to just spend stupidly. I mean, whatever, fad or craze or whatever it was, like, oh, you know what? I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get, next thing you know, you are spreading out way too thin. And I've gotten now where, even though I'm behind on the unboxings, I'm a lot more selective. It's got to be something that really strikes me, that's unique. In terms of design, blade steel is another big one, right? MagnaCut, that's the new thing where MagnaCut is the premium sought after blade steel. But I've slowed down a lot.
Yeah, I think it's part of. Go ahead.
Dude. No, go.
I was gonna say I think it's part of like the progression of knife collecting because I was like that too when I first started. It's like if it was a new thing that looks cool, I'd just buy it. And,
yeah, your appetite's just huge for it.
Yeah, but yeah, I've slowed down a lot too. Absolutely. Yeah,
I'm trying to. I mean, I still love my overseas knives. So, like I don't want no one to misconstrue what I'm saying, but I am like when it comes to my buying, I am actively trying to pursue American-made knives first.
Yeah,
and then because there's a lot of good American-made knives out there that I feel
and you're right. And which one of the things that I was just writing down topics of what we could talk about tonight. And one of the things is, like you say, seeking out American-made, not American designed.
Right.
American-made. The reality is, it's a whore's market right now. There are so many guys that have been into the hobby 2 years, 3 years, and they want to make a mark on the industry. And so they got an idea, they get a guy to design it, but then guess where the real bull work is done? China.
Yeah.
That's where the work is done. And it's saturated. That has caused a lot of the oversaturation in the market. And it's possible to build a good quality knife and still be able to compete with the upper level Chinese manufacturers like Riot and some of the others. Look at tour knives. Look what they're doing. And they're made in California. Yeah. California has got to be the most industrial, unfriendly state in the country with all the taxes and everything. Yeah. They're doing it. And they're producing knives in the $350 to $400 range.
That's right.
So it's completely possible. The difference is the investment in the equipment. It's so easy to come up with an idea, and I even thought about it. And Kevin, you and I talked about that, coming up with a design, something unique that like the blade shape, like the Voodoo, right? Mm-hmm. And then work to get in a prototype and working it in releasing it. But the reality is that's the easy part.
Yeah.
The easy part is that.
Yeah.
Producing it and trying to work out the bugs, trying to work out the manufacturing processes to take place to put the whole damn thing together. That's really where the rubber meets the road. And there's just too many.
There is too many on that. I'm almost getting, not that I'm a hater, but it's like it's starting to bother me when you see people like, I almost feel like they're just chasing a quick buck. You know, they're doing exactly what you said. They throw together a quick design, they send it to a Chinese OEM, and then force feed it to us. And I just feel everybody's trying to fucking do that, bro. Everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Look how many different knives there are out there. There's so many to choose from. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, and they all come up with unique ideas, unique designs. But the reality is, at some point, all of it is going to be, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Look at an airplane, right? How many people can look at an airplane and say, oh, that's that particular model? Eventually, you get to an optimized design where then everybody starts kind of stealing from one another and they all begin to kind of blend.
Yeah, start looking the same. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I think I've definitely given up on that idea, the doing a Chinese OEM. It's not cool or special or anything anymore. It's just another one.
Right.
Just another one.
Yeah. You don't want to be part of the problem.
I think my next grail is I'm going after the Lamia Gen 3. That's going to be my, he's got the tri-way system type of gig going where you can go washers or fucking bearings. That's what I'm going to try to get. I think.
What one is it?
The Lamia SPK.
Lamia SPK.
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
How hard are those to get? I haven't ever really pursued one.
I think they're probably harder than the fucking Oz's, to be honest with you.
Really?
I think so, bro. I mean, they're out there, but
pizza operator. You got Spartan Harzy last week.
Labia. Fucking bird.
Labia.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Give me some labia.
Drew says his collection has always been USA made. Damn, Drew. Good, man.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very, very solid design. Yeah, I like it a lot.
And it's right in my wheelhouse as far as like the sleek, neutral design.
Yep.
I like it. That's why I like Laconico stuff.
You know who just got one, Duty? Brett just got one. That fucking guy, bro. He's a maniac.
Really?
Yeah. He's a fucking maniac.
And the manufacturer on that is Lamina, you said?
Lamia.
SPK.
SPK. Lamia is the model.
SBK.
P.
Paul.
P.
Sierra Paul Kilo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I'm still after the Rosie. It'll happen at some point. But that's right in the same price range as a Roosevelt or a Grimsmo or one of those kind of like they're kind of I kind of view them all as the same rank of knives, like really high end American made. You
like Grimsmo is Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You like the Grimsmos, man? I just can't. I don't know. I know that people say they're great, but I think I like the Rask more than I like the what's the other one? Norseman.
The Norseman, yeah.
Norseman looks like a fucking horse dick to me, buddy.
It does, or a donkey, one or the other.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but the people that own them say they're absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's actually not too far across the border from Detroit, Windsor. It's only like a 3-hour drive.
Really?
Yeah. From where my son lives. It's a western city west of Toronto. And actually I contacted them because I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll see what they got to say. Because I got in the lotto on the last drop of if it had been the Rask, I might have pursued it, but it was for the Norsemen, and I'm not really, like you say, that look is just kind of puts it out there. But I contacted them asking them if I were to buy one, could I pick it up at their shop and then get a small, short tour, but I'm still waiting to hear from them to see what they say.
Yeah, I've been watching their videos. Because it's owned by two brothers, and one of them is kind of like on the machining side of things, and he puts up videos on YouTube, and they're really interesting because he shows you how he makes the knife, and it's fucking crazy the lengths that he goes to for like precision and pure flatness and all this crazy shit. It's gnarly. It is. Really makes you want one of the knives once you see like what he's doing. Oh yeah,
and he doesn't hold back. He talks about the fuck ups. He talks about the challenges. He when he's going into what it takes to do what he does, sometimes he's there 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to work through sequences on the CNC machines. The guy's into it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna start checking it out then. I'm gonna start watching this shit.
Yeah,
I gotta start watching some new content, bro. I feel like I've been watching too much of the same bullshit over and over again.
Yeah, check out the Grimsmo channel. You like it. I mean, I don't know shit about CNC, so a lot of it's just over my head, but you can tell like the way he explains things actually do make sense to you, even if you don't know anything about it.
Right.
Yeah.
He puts it, he explains it in a way to basically communicate it's a hell of a lot harder than what you think.
Oh yeah.
Because these are sharp guys. These are the guys that have been doing it for 10, 15 years, and they still have their challenges on producing something that they've only have 2 models.
Yep.
That's crazy. You said they're brothers, duty?
Yeah.
Yep. That's their name, Grimsmo. Is that a fucking cool name or what? I'm going to change my name to Grimsmo. It's so fucking
Viking
cool.
vibes, baby. Right up your alley. Viking vibes.
Right.
He was talking in one video about true flatness and how it's really difficult to get something truly flat.
Right.
Like most pivot areas in almost every knife are not flat. There's some bow to them, and even he can't get true flatness, like true flat pivot, which is insane to think about. But he's very, very close. I think closer than anyone I know of, at least. But that's why he's able to get the action that he does. Is it's like truly flat in there.
And the tolerances.
Something I had, and I'm not real up to speed on it, but the lines that they get has to do with the way they do their heat treat, where he does it in reverse. I think like everyone who builds knives, they do the heat treat and then the grinding or something like that. And he does it vice versa. Where he does, oh no, wait a minute. They do the grinding first, then the heat treat. He does the heat treat first and then the grinding. And something about that's what helps them keep that flatter portion that you're talking about.
Yeah.
CNC.
Yep. And when he's quenching he takes the hot blades out of the oven, and he sets the hot blade in between these 2 big blocks of aluminum that are liquid cooled, and he squeezes them between these 2 huge blocks of aluminum that are really cold, and that's basically his quenching oil. That's how he's cooling it off really quick to get it hard. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna dive down a rabbit hole tonight, buddy.
Yeah, man, you like it.
I'm gonna have to watch that one. I didn't see the aluminum block cooling process.
It's one of the more recent ones. It's something called like something about heat treat. You'll see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I tell you, bro, fucking YouTube has got it's amazing, bro. The shit you can brush up on and just learn, and
the entire world is at your disposal. Whatever you want to do. If you want to learn how to change a carburetor on a 73 CUDA, go on there. There's a freaking video, and there's not just one video. You've got hundreds of videos because they're all trying to compete for clicks and views. So they're all trying to provide the best content,
Yeah, you can learn anything. What's up, Ben? Yeah, that's what it's called, plate quenching. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I guess it's pretty common, but the way that he does it, I had never seen him do it before because he's got like coolant running through the blocks. It's pretty neat.
So I'm guessing, I don't know anything about it, but my guess is that because they're pressing it, they're essentially forcing the molecular structure of the steel to freeze or to settle into that given flatness. Is that the idea then? Whereas if you just put it in liquid, it can kind of bend however way it wants. There's no resistance to bending one way or the other.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Shit.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And then after that, he sticks them in liquid nitrogen. It's like a cryo heat treat, or not a cryo
quench.
Sort of. Maybe? No, well, I guess it's not. It's already quenched. I don't know what it's called, but he sticks them in liquid nitrogen after that.
You know, one thing I was thinking the other day, and at one point, and I think everybody goes through it, is like, because your style, your taste in knives, right? They evolve. And I remember there was a time when I thought the geez, what the hell's his name? He's out there in Arizona. Medford. I thought the Medford design was the baddest thing on the planet. And now there's nothing about it that's appealing. You know what I mean? I don't know why that there's nothing about it that's appealing to me, even though I like the larger knives. It's just, I don't know, that design. Is it outdated? Is he stuck in a design funk? I don't know what it is about him, but does anybody own any Medfords?
I don't, and I've never really been after one either, to be honest. I've never really
seen
one.
They're expensive as hell.
Yeah,
I mean, they're like, I mean, for the same $900, I'd rather have a Rosie for $900 than
I'll tell you, if you want a Medford, go secondary. Their secondary is straight shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If you want to get your first, like if you're interested in getting a first Medford, go secondary.
Because I know a lot of the websites, even like DLT Trading, which sells a shit ton of knives. You go there and they're stocked up. Yeah. They can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that has to do with is self-imposed with the shit, the shit he says, and he's a lot of people,
He's mouthy.
Yeah. And then the geometry of his knives are fucking, big, beefy, fucking not what we would traditionally consider a good cutter.
Right.
Yeah. When I was at the California Custom Knife Show, there was a table that had a bunch of Medfords, and that was the first time I'd ever handled one. And I was blown away at really how big they are, because it didn't come across in the photos. I handled this one right here. It's called the Fighter Flipper. It's one of his more popular ones.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, it blew me away how huge this was. It was like a fucking sword, and it's got a pommel on it. I see that? It's like a block of metal back here.
That's almost a replica of a K-bar.
Yeah.
The knife nut, that slim midi, I hear that's the best one, or one of the best ones to get is the slim midi.
I've heard that too. Yeah. Where is it? Let's see.
I mean, I like big knives, but that one that is the K-bar spinoff, to me, there's nothing attractive about that thing.
No, not at all.
No.
And it's S35VN.
I don't mind the steel. I like S35VN, to be honest with you.
Oh, right, but when you're spending $900,
right. That's the Marauder. That's one too.
This one looks okay. This one looks better to me.
But I guarantee that's not going to be a real. It's designed to be more of a utility style, but that blade geometry and that grind, I guarantee you that thing's not going to slice very well.
No, they seem to be more like badass collector pieces than like really like take it to work kind of thing.
Right.
But what do I know? I've never handled these. Just what it seems like to be.
It'd be interesting to. I ordered one over 3 years ago through DLT Trading, and it was a lot. I don't remember what I paid for it. It had the lightning finish on it and all that crap, and I got it, and there was some scratches on it. And when you're spending $900, you don't want production scratches on a knife. I mean, hell with that. And I debated whether to keep it or not, and I sent it back, and they gave me credit, and I But ever since then, I haven't really had a desire to even look into a Medford.
Yeah.
It was that big monster, that Praetorian T, the biggest one that they, no surprise there, right?
Yeah.
If that's it, there's the Praetorian and the Praetorian T. It might be just the Praetorian that's the big one.
This is
almost 9 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
375, close is 4. But I was surprised how thin it was.
Really? It was thin.
Yeah, it's relatively thin. I remember it feeling real odd in hand because you got this big, thick profile, and then you turn the thing sideways, and it's thinner than a Hinderer XM18.
What is this thing?
That's odd.
EOD, USMC. That's a fixed blade, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's got to have a purpose, but I don't know what it is. That's wild.
Well, you got the pry bar. You've got the, looks like sawtooth part there.
Yeah.
What's that little curved notch?
Right here? I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what that is.
Praetorian tie. That's it.
Oh, wait. What's he fucking say about it? First protection for the United. Oh, it's for the Marines, for the EOD. So that's for the bombs and shit like that.
The side hammer pommel to the carabiner hole for wire pulling.
Okay. I was stationed out there in 29 Palms. Okay. I got a little bit of love for it.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely got a purpose. Not for me.
Right. Not for EDC.
Not for EDC. Yeah, that's for sure.
If you're a weekend warrior and you want to be dressed out with the latest and greatest, there you go.
Smooth Criminal. I've heard that's a good one too. What is? I didn't see that.
The button lock one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see. Let me see.
Pizza's saying that if you're a member of Knife Joy, they put a few Praetorians on sale half off every month.
Yep.
Wow. I'd pick one up for about $400. I'd spend $400 on one, but not 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess why not at that point? All right, yeah. This looks better to me than any of the other ones we just looked at.
$325. That's palatable. What's the blade steel on that?
Does it say?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it up top.
It just says stainless steel.
Huh.
It's a button lock.
Yeah, that's weird.
Medford.
Oh, it's small. Look at that.
Oh, jeez. 3-inch blade. Yep.
That's kind of cool. I bet it doesn't look slicey, but it looks pretty good.
It'd be funny if the OEM was Riot. Medford sending shit to China.
Start that rumor.
We'll get something started here.
Oh, don't you know it? Break news tonight on the Blade Cartel. Medford has been using Riot as their OEM.
Medford. I've watched a few of his rants on YouTube. It's entertaining to watch for a little while, but I mean, he says some wild stuff.
Yeah. Mama, what you doing, baby?
Yeah, he
shovel.
Go lay down.
$500. Pizza's saying.
500? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, if it gets built 4, maybe, but there's nothing about the design to me anymore that is, or I gotta have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have a Hinderer for sure.
Speaking of Hinderer, has anybody in the chat or either of you guys, have you handled a Project X?
No.
Still haven't. No.
I want to get my hands on one.
Me too, man. It's
I want to check it out. That's
know.
probably the one hinder that when it does come available, I'm definitely going to grab one. The XM24, it's old news. There's not much they're going to do to that, I think, to make it any more appealing other than collectors. But
yeah,
the let's answer CNM 2110's question. Para 3, buddy.
Para 3, absolutely.
Para 3.
No question.
Yep.
phenomenal knife.
Yeah, you'll be way happier in the long run and the short term.
Yep.
Nobody does blade steel better than Spyderco.
Absolutely not.
No,
That's just a fact.
Yep.
They got their shit together.
You saw my video where the Spyderco and S30V outperformed this in PM60.
Did it really, bro?
Oh yeah, I did watch that video.
Oh shit!
It fucking did. I mean, it was, the PM60 did well too.
Right.
But the PM2 cut a little better at the end.
Wow,
it was fucking
well,
crazy.
yeah, they also consider this too is the geometry, because I know that Chad versus the PM or versus that Para 3 is nowhere near as slicey.
Yeah, but yeah, that does affect it. But it's really just about, is it holding the edge, not like how well is it cutting.
Yeah, that's where it made the difference, was how well it held the edge.
I'm gonna have to watch the video.
I was so surprised, because we talked about that in the last Blade Cartel where we wanted to pit it against an underdog.
Yep. And that goes, you know what? I'm glad to hear that, because there's a lot of old timers who fight to the death about how good S30V is. You know?
Yeah.
There's
I know. I'm starting to see it. Yeah, it's fucking really good, man. Especially, at least Spyderco's. Who knows? I can't talk for Benchmade or anything.
Benchmade needs to take a lesson from Spyderco.
Yeah.
Instead of the stupid crazy shit that they're doing, start talking blade steel. If you've got a design that's just basically cookie cutter from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, start talking blade steels. Right. Instead, they put the spin on different color, aluminum frames and all of that, and throwing ridiculous prices at it.
Yeah.
Bro, but you know what, bro? Someone's buying it.
It's the fanboys.
Yeah. Someone's fucking buying it.
At some point, that boat isn't going to float anymore.
You would think.
And they made the attempt with the narrows, and that was a complete fail.
I think so.
I think that's going to be proven to be the worst marketing decision they ever made. Just to make a thin knife just because they wanted to. The thinnest.
I hope it does, man. I hope it bites in the ass.
I do too. I hate to be that way, but I'm a bit cynical there. Where it's like, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, hopefully it bites them in the ass, and then they learn from it, and then they want to get better, and then they want to, hopefully it works in that way.
Right?
Yeah, it could. I'm doubtful, but I hope it does. Yeah.
What's up, Richard?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I don't understand what Benchmade is doing.
Yeah. Well, we've been going an hour. Let's wrap it up, dudes.
1 hour. Gone.
1 hour is the maximum.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like having us three in here. It's nice.
Was there ever a doubt, Diener?
Never.
No. Heck no.
Hell.
Chemistry, man.
That's it, babe.
Elemental.
And it's nice not having to. Since there's three of us, you can kind of take a break from talking for a little bit if you want.
That's right.
That's nice.
Hit the blunt real quick. Come back to the scene.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Hey, wait a minute! I just noticed you're wearing a Florida Marlins hat.
Oh, don't! I ain't into baseball. Don't get confused.
Okay.
Just a hat.
You just billboarding for it? Are they paying you for this?
Represent Florida. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody in the chat, and we'll see you next time.
Later, dudes.